Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. These guys become more paranoid day by day. These guys being some people in the Ukrainian leadership, and they think that everybody is there to get them, and that the Russians tried to assassinate their fearless leader, and probably they're bringing this back, a report from the beginning of the war, probably trying to say that the Russians now will try to kill Zelensky because of the death of Dugina. I don't know. I think this is the first step in that little mountain climb. So this article comes from the Insider on August 24, 2022. And it says that Zelensky's advisors were worried Russian forces would try to kill him with deadly gas as they moved to conquer Kiev, the report says. And it says that this came as Moscow justified the invasion with the bogus claim Ukraine was led by Nazis. Zelensky is Ukraine's first Jewish president. So let's get these two little sentences. So he's the first Jewish president. But we have the second Jewish prime minister. So is that a pattern? They had a prime minister before Zmihal. It was another Jewish prime minister. Is that a coincidence? If you say yes, I don't think so. That's a pattern. And then what are you going to say? Well, because they're smart, then you discriminate. You stereotype. Because you say that the Ukrainians are stupid somehow and they can't lead their country. What are you going to say? So, this is the way it goes. We got Shmihal and I can't remember his name. I think he was 1 year. And if you go back, maybe you might find some more. But it's beyond the point on this one. I just got the first Jewish president. Yeah. Was there a first Romanian Ukrainian president? Why not? Was there a first Gypsy Ukrainian president? And then why not? Was there any, Hungarian, Polish Ukrainian, Hungarian Ukrainian president? Why not? How come we got in about 3 years we got three Jewish, one president, one whatever his prime minister, and then another prime minister in 2 years or so, something like this? How is that possible? Where are the gypsies? They discriminate against them, I guess. So nevertheless, let's go with the second part. So they say that the Russians, Moscow justified invasion with a bogus claim Ukraine was led by Nazis. And they say, no, it can't be because he's Jewish. Okay, let's get this to the task here. First, the Ukrainians did not say that only the leaders or in the leadership of Ukraine are Nazi elements. They said in the Ukrainian politics, Ukrainian society, military, and leadership. So, see, that's at least 5 branches that you can use. But this weasel right here, okay, focuses only on one. And he tries to destroy the other 4 that I mentioned. I can think of more of those. Just just by saying that he is Jewish. So since he's Jewish, it's impossible to find Nazi elements. Ukraine has no Nazi elements because he's Jewish. This is where they go with this. Now, besides the fact that the Russians, who wrote the article is a weasel, the Russians did not start the war because of that. The Russians had a big list with points why they would invade. Stop killing our Russian nationals in eastern Ukraine. Okay, it was denazification, right? How do you call it? So denazification, no NATO. All right, demilitarization. There were at least 4 points. 4 points, at least. They focused on the Nazi thing, and the Nazi, which had more than one, they ignore everything, ignore the other 4, the other 3, right? Nazi, and the one I mentioned. Ignore those, ignore the at least 5 that I mentioned, and they remain with one. And they destroy that one with the fact that this guy is Jewish. He's a Jew. Now you tell me how logical that is. Let's say you have a child and he would try to use that logic with you about, I don't know, going to see someone that he's not supposed to. It's not going to work. Okay, so that's another one. And this is another thing. It can't be Nazism in Ukraine. It can't be any Nazism in the system because he's Jewish. It's like me saying, well, Barack Obama, who was biracial, but everybody was saying here happily that he was the first black president. He was not the first black president, he was the first biracial president. To be correct and fair. You can't deny that one. So, first black president, okay, and because that statement works in my interest right now, I will be weasel, and I'm going to use it. But I will make this disclaimer, I'm a weasel, all right? So, he was the first black president of the United States of America. So that means, if that guy is the first Jewish president and there's no Nazism over there, if this guy is the first black president, there's no racism over there. No? Okay, why? Are you using a different kind of logic? The normal logic? Or you use the logic this weasel is using in this article? Now regarding poisoning, they say here that they want that in the early days of invasion, the Russians might try to kill him and potentially using deadly gas, according to a new Washington Post report. And they also say here that they might try again to kidnap him. So it was not only that they tried to kill him, they tried to kidnap him, but these are all, credible sources, credible information. All right, let's say they wanted to kill him. All right, let's say let's get with the kill. What would happen next? He would be forgotten the second he got killed, and someone else will be put in his place. Another actor, another speaker, because the person who's on the speaker and with the microphone and with the amplifier is across the Atlantic. So he's just a tool, he's just an actor that has to convince people, look at the pictures that they're posted. He has a big team of public relation people over there working with him. Look at him, how he's always thoughtful and he's serious, and look at his shirts. Always wears the shirts like he's suffering like any other Ukrainian. He's unshaved, like he's always concerned and thoughtful. Makes me vomit, personal opinion. Not, it's a scheme. This is an act. It's an act. I mean, what if you wear a tie? People are going to say, oh, look at Zelensky and we're at war, hardship here, and he's with a tie. Really? I mean, he has to do this. It helps because he influences other people who see it. Okay, so the killing. You kill him, he's going to be replaced. So why would the Russians kill him? Because all the list that Zelensky has to accomplish comes from overseas. So the list was going to be taken from his little hand and put on the new guy's hand. And when that guy's going to be killed, list is going to put off this guy's grab and given to another one. That's how it works. Okay, kidnap. If he's going to be kidnapped, the same thing will happen. Exact thing. Why would the Russia want to kill this guy? To have another one that they don't know? Well, at least they already know this piece of work. So it doesn't make sense. And again, with the Jewish thing, nice try. Very nice try. But what can you do? Remember, if you look in, and I'm saying this, but I'm not saying it. I'm on YouTube, so I can't say that. I have too much freedom. I want to see you guys. I don't want to see you in a week. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.